Hi friends, welcome to my channel, YiaYia's Heart Tarot. I wanted to come on today and do just a quick general reading as we move into 2023. Just some messages about kind of how to move into and on through 2023 with ease, and what to expect, what to take with, what to leave behind, that sort of thing. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So the first message that I would like to get, Spirit, please, is just the general energy as we move forward into 2023. And this is a general reading, so whatever resonates, take with you, and whatever doesn't, leave behind. Not every message will be for everyone. And that's quite a few cards, but I think we can go with that, especially since we're doing a general reading for everyone. So the general energy of 2023, and let's see if this goes together or if this is maybe general energy for different people. So we got the Queen of Acorns, which is a card of abundance. So for some of you, you're going to be becoming more comfortable this year, more comfortable in your environment. That may mean that you're going to, kind of have a more stable situation with regard to, if you were maybe worrying or stressing over money a little bit this year. This year coming up is going to be a little more stable in that regard. It could be that maybe, like if you started a new job and you're still in that learning curve where you're trying to figure out how to get things done most efficiently, and waiting for things to kind of come more naturally to you at work, because you've practiced it long enough. 2023 is when that's going to fall into place as well. So for some of you, it's going to be a more stable year. It's going to be a year that feels just kind of more comfortable for you. We got the Seven of Acorns, and so for some others of you, this year is going to require some pretty hard work. It's not going to be work that you absolutely can't do, and it's not going to be work that's just killer, but it's going to require that you keep a steady pace and that you diligently work at whatever it is that you're striving toward, whatever you're wanting to get out of 2022. You're going to have to keep after it. It's not going to be something that's just going to be like winning the lottery and falling in your lap. But it's also not going to be just like killing yourself every day. It's just going to be steady. It's going to be a steady year for you. You'll get back what you put into it, and it's going to be. I don't want to say it's going to be an easy year because, like I said, it's going to require work. But as far as it being something that's difficult for you, or that's maybe doesn't come naturally to you, or is tricky for you, it's not going to be that at all. This is going to be the type of work that you know how to do. It's not really a big deal for you. You're comfortable in this work, whatever this work is. You're comfortable in your relationships. You're just at a comfortable place, but it's a place that requires that you put in work, that you contribute to whatever this is, whether this is a relationship, whether this is a job, whatever it is. 2023 is going to be a year where you're just going to have to be steady. So there's that. Some of you, we got the Fool. So for some of you, this is going to be a year where there's going to be new opportunities. And you are going to be in a place where you are ready to just jump at those new opportunities. You are going to be excited about anything new that comes your way. And I feel like those opportunities are probably going to be good for you. So it's probably fine that you do jump at those things. And it could be, that these two cards are going together. They both have a very similar sort of a picture on there. So this one that talks about, things being comfortable and being maybe a little bit more abundant and stable could come from this some of these new opportunities that are presenting themselves. We also got the Shaman, and so this is a card of authority, of understanding, of knowing things, of being wise. So some of you are going into the year just kind of knowing that things are going to be fine, with a strong sense of this is going to be my year. And you're walking that walk too. You're not just talking this talk, you're walking that walk, that you know that this is going to be a good year for you. You're just going into it with that knowledge. So also we've got the eight of crystals here, and so again, this is somebody who is steady, somebody who is grounded, somebody who does the work. So this could be going along with this one here. This one that's saying that you're going to have to do the work. Well, this is you. You are that steady person. You can do the work, and that may well lead to this sense of comfort. And by putting in the work, and by knowing your worth, your place, by feeling like you've got a good grasp on what you need to know to do the work to be successful, and combining that with being this steady individual, that's going to lead you into an energy this year of things are just going to move along smoothly. I get an overarching sense that this work isn't, this year is not going to be just something that's a gimme. It's not just going to be handed to you, but it's something that with steady work will definitely lead to a prosperous, comfortable year for you. Okay, so thank you, Spirit, for those messages. And so the next question that we have is, what should you be bringing with you into 2023? I'm going to get a different deck here. What should you be bringing into 2023 from this year? What's good that you want to bring along? Spirit, what should we be bringing? What should my audience be bringing forth into 2023? What can they take with them from this year we're just leaving into the new year, please? Okay. All right. Okay, so we got the Sun card, and we got the Strength card, and we got the World card. We got 6 cards here, and 3 of them are major arcana. We got the 7 of Cups, the 3 of Wands, and the 6 of Wands. So this is really a great question here. This is a wonderful message. From the previous year, from this year that we're just leaving, you went through a period where you went through some expansion, and you actually had to make a difficult decision in this last year. But you did that successfully, and that gave you this expansion, and it also gave you a real sense of a victory. From that, you gained a lot of personal strength, and happiness, And the World card here is telling me that this wasn't just a decision that was like, should I park over here or should I park over there? This was like a life-changing decision that kind of started you on a new path. And it may have just happened quite recently. But it was a tricky decision for you. It really was. And so you know, it was something that you really had to put a lot of thought into. You made the decision, and it ended up being the right decision for you, for your family, for whoever else was involved in this. It brought you a great deal of happiness. It brought you a great deal of strength, inner strength, and it started you on a new path. So going into this year, you know, this may seem obvious to some and it may not seem obvious to others. Stick with this decision. Continue it. Move forward with it. You know, it may be something that's still quite new and you're not sure yet. You may not even be absolutely certain yet that this was the right decision to make. It seems like it's working out pretty well so far. But it may have just been a flash in the pan. You know, that's the kind of thing that you might be thinking about. It's not. This is something that's actually going to bring you expansion and really has set you on a new path that's going to be a good one for you. So that's what you want to take with you from 2022. Whatever this decision was that you made, whether it's a new relationship, whether it was an acquisition of like a house or a car or something like that, if it was a new job, whatever the situation was, you know, it seems like it was a good decision. It was a hard decision, and you were still kind of unsure of which way to go. Even when you made the decision, you weren't sure that it was the best decision, but it was. So bring it forward with you. Continue that decision. It was a good one. So what should you leave behind as you leave 2022? So Spirit, thank you for that message very much. What should my listeners leave behind in 2022? What is it that's not serving them that they can let go of as they move into the new year here? What to let go of from 2022 and leave behind? Okay. Okay, so yeah, so we got the Eight of Swords and the Death card, and also the Ten of Cups. So the indecision that almost kept you from making this decision, starting this new path, which ultimately will lead to a great deal of happiness. The indecision that you still might have lingering about this decision that you made is what you need to leave behind in 2022. Just trust that it was a good decision. It was exactly what you needed to leave behind. And so that's what the Death card is saying. You know, this is what you needed to leave behind. It's what you don't want to bring with you. And so ultimately, you know, this is going to lead to really a great deal of happiness. I mean, we have the Sun card over here, and now we've got the Ten of Cups. Both of those are like sort of the ultimate happiness cards in the deck. So, you know, what you should leave behind in 2022 is the indecision that maybe you didn't make the right decision. Because again, as I noted here, it is the right decision. It's very much the right decision, and this confirms it yet again. So leave that indecision behind, that not being certain that you made the right decision. Let that go. You did. It's the right decision all the way around, 100%. Okay. Thank you so much, Spirit, for those messages. Who is going to be with my listeners? Who's going to be with you in 2023? And this could be, you know, actual individuals that are going to be in your life, that maybe are coming back from somewhere, that maybe you're not sure if they're going to stick around. This could also be from your Spirit team. So Spirit, who's going to be with my listeners in 2023? Who is going to stick with my listeners and should be with them in 2023? Okay. So we got the Queen of Pentacles. We got the Page of Pentacles. We got the Knight of Swords. We got the Empress. And we got the Lovers. Wow, this is really crazy, guys, because these are all people. I asked who was going to be with you, and I got nothing but people, basically. The Lovers, if you have a significant other in your life, they're going to stick around. They're here. They're solid. So, if you're dating, if you're married, if you are engaged, this could be a best friend. Whoever is your closest connection is going to be with you throughout 2023. They're going to be here. The Empress card, your spirit team, obviously is going to be with you. This is not like departed loved ones. This is actually like your guardian angels, your spirit guides. They are going to help you to keep your world in balance. And because this is showing up in such a general way, they might make their presence a lot more known to you this year. There might be a lot more signs that you pick up on. You may even want to set up a sign with your spirit team. Pick something, say, hey, when I need a little reassurance, can you please show me X or Y or Z? Or even, in the moment, I need to know that this is right. What I'm considering right now, can you please send me this sign? And be specific. So, and that's, that could be, this card has the black and the white pillars. So, be specific. Put it in black and white. If you've never been convinced that your spirit team is there or that you can communicate with them, put it in black and white. Say to them, show me this. And it doesn't have to be, you can pick something a little bizarre if you really want to. Don't say, show me a red car. Although you can, if you want, you can say, show me a red car. But something like show me a red car is probably still going to leave you wondering if that was just a coincidence or if that was really your spirit team. So pick something that's black and white. Say, show me a zebra. And that's literally black and white. But, you could say something like, show me Saturn, or show me, let me see 5 paper clips. You can be very, very specific. And it doesn't mean necessarily that if you say, show me a zebra, that a zebra is going to come galloping through your field of vision. If that did happen, that would certainly convince you. But that could mean that, you're going to see a picture of a zebra somewhere, or there's going to be a song that comes on that references a zebra, or you're going to be reading something and it's just going to randomly have a passage that mentions a zebra. So be very specific. If you want your spirit team to confirm something for you, just to confirm that they're there, be very specific. Tell them what you want. The Queen of Pentacles, or Queen of Balloons in this deck. The Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is a very motherly figure. She's very steady. She's the one you can always go to. She'll have good advice. She can loan you money if you deserve it. She gives great gifts for your birthday, for your Christmas, for whatever. That's who this person is. And so whoever this person is to you, they're going to be with you in 2023. They're going to be significant in your life. So there's that. Then we've got the Page of Balloons. This is a younger, more... this is a younger person who's really excited about new stuff and new... new accomplishments. This is someone who, they might be like a younger person who's getting involved in sports lately, and they're really excited by any wins that they have with regard to the sports, any, acquisitions. They may be someone who collects trading cards or, whatever collecting these days looks like. It might be a little one who collects Pokemon. But this individual is going to be a younger individual who gets very jazzed about new talents, new acquisitions, new or winning at things, showing how good they can do something. So this might even be a very little person, who gets really excited because, they learn to walk, a little 1-year-old, or something like that. But this is a younger person who just is so rewarded and enriched by becoming more competent, becoming more solid. That should give you an idea of who this person indicates. And this person is going to be with you and play a significant role in your life in 2023 as well. Then you've got the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is an individual who this can be a person who's a bit dry. They are very intellectual and driven. They like to figure things out. They like to prove things. They like to argue or discuss, depending on the nature of their conversation. They love to talk, and they are always learning something new. They are just really, it fills them up to learn new things. And not just like read stuff in a book, but like to figure things out. They love to be a sleuth or a scientist or something along those lines. That's the kind of person this person is going to be. Somebody who is driven to figure things out, to learn things, to get their point across. So that's who this person is. So whoever this person is to you, they're going to be in your life. This person might be somebody who's a little more tricky to be around sometimes, just because they are so strong-willed and can be very opinionated sometimes too. But they can also be someone who helps you to find answers if you need that. So this individual is going to be with you in 2023 as well. So hopefully those ring a bell for you. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. Let's see. So, Spirit, thank you for that. And what significant influences should we pay attention to this coming year? What significant influences? What significant events? What significant areas of our life? What significant influences should my listeners pay attention to in 2023? What's going to be significant for them in 2023 that will make a difference? Okay, so we got the Ace of Wands, we got the Three of Swords, and we got the Seven of Pentacles. So I'm getting the impression that there's going to be some like invention or idea that you have that you are really, really excited about. It may be your idea. It may be some idea that someone else has that you're really on board with. But it's going to be something that's going to require patience. And if you are not able to be patient with this, whatever this is, it could cause heartache. If you jump ahead with whatever this idea is, it could get fouled up somehow. I keep hearing that it gets fouled up. So I don't know, this could be an idea to get together with someone. This could be an idea to create something. This could be an idea to start a new business. But if you're not significantly patient, if you're not patient enough, it could come back to bite you. So Spirit, could we please get a little more clarification? What is the Ace of Brooms specifically for my audience? What does the Ace of Brooms represent for them? Okay, so we got the Six of Balloons and we got the Emperor. So the Six of Balloons, the Six of Pentacles, is something that someone either gives you or you give to someone. It's a charitable sort of a gift. So this idea that, and the Emperor is also someone who kind of oversees other people, or can. So it could be that this idea is like a charitable type of idea, giving back to the community somehow, or giving to someone, helping someone out, finding a way to help the homeless or something like that, which in fact is kind of what is pictured on this card. But if you jump into it, you might step on some toes, or you might make promises that you can't keep. Well-meaning promises, but it might turn out that you don't have the funds, or you don't have the there's some law against it, or something along those lines. There's something that's going to make this not work out if you rush to try and do it, and it's going to leave you feeling really bad about it. So this could involve an Aries. The Emperor is the Aries card. So it could involve the person who maybe came up with this idea. If it wasn't you, could be someone who is very fiery and very passionate. Being the Ace of Wands is that sort of a demeanor. So this could be someone who just jumps in with both feet to things, but they maybe aren't really great at follow through, or they're really not that great at checking everything before they make a commitment, to make sure that everything's actually going to work out. So not exactly the question that I asked, but an important message nonetheless. So yeah, I guess that is an important, something that may be influential to you coming up, is maybe this idea, this offer to get involved with this charitable, some sort of a charitable startup, but just know that it's going to require some patience. It's going to require some due diligence if you do get into that, just to make sure that everything goes through the way that it should, or it could create some heartache either for you or for someone else or for both. So thank you, Spirit, for those messages. So let's see, what is the best place for you to focus this year? Focus your energies, focus your interest. What's the best place for you to focus this year to get the best out of the year? What's the best focus? Okay. All right. Well, we're going to need to focus. You're going to need to focus on self-care. We've got a couple of cards that indicate that. We've got the Nine of Swords and we've got the Seven of Wands. Both of these cards, if you can see the pictures, something kind of coming at you, and here, being bedridden, essentially. So these cards are saying that this year it's going to be important for you to focus on caring for yourself. We also got the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Swords. So I think we're kind of going back to the previous question here, the previous poll. The Queen of Wands and the Ace of Swords, again, is recommending that you focus on clarity, on understanding, before getting into this creative endeavor, or the Queen of Wands is someone who's passionate about what she does. And so, if you're looking to get into this endeavor that we talked about before, it's important that you focus on the clarity of the situation. The Queen of Wands, it's a beautiful, beautiful energy to throw yourself into. But you need to make sure that you have the clarity ahead of time. You know what you're getting into. And B, getting back to the self-care here, make sure that that's part of your planning as well, that you leave time for yourself. Sometimes when you get really caught up in a passionate endeavor, you don't take time for yourself, and you get to a point where things are rolling and things are critical, time critical. You've got to make decisions, you've got to do stuff, you have to get supplies, you have to whatever it is that you need to do, but it needs to get done right away. It's critical that it happens right away, and you're out of steam because you didn't practice self-care along the way. So the focus here needs to be on being clear how things are going to go, and then taking care of yourself along the way. So that's a great focus actually for the year. So the last question that we have, Spirit, I'm going to get a different deck for this. What lies ahead in 2023? What can my listeners look forward to in 2023? What lies ahead for them? That's too many. What lies ahead? Okay. All right. This is really very nice. So the first two cards that we got are the Seven of Wands and the Devil card. So what this is saying is that in 2023, you're going to overcome something that's been holding you back. It could be an addiction. It could be just some bad habits. It could be other people telling you can't do this. Whatever it is, you're going to overcome that in 2023. So that's excellent. We got the Page of Pentacles. We got the Queen of Pentacles. And then we got the Two and the Knight of Cups. So Page of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Two, and the Knight of Cups. The Two and the Knight of Cups are going to move forward with a relationship that is significant for you. And it's going to develop into a really, really stable, beautiful new thing. That just, look at all the gold and all the yellow. It's happiness, it's richness. We've got blue skies here. We've got these blue skies in the background for these two moving forward into this relationship. And then we've got the gold that comes about because of it. So we've got the happiness that comes and the stability that comes from that. The Hierophant here. This is a card of understanding and of mastery and being able to wield that understanding. So not only will you come to learn this in this year, learn something significant, and very likely in a spiritual nature, but you're going to be able to pass that along. You're going to be able to put that into play. You're going to be able to put that into effect. Utilize this newfound knowledge. And that may very well come from this beautiful relationship that's coming ahead, which that relationship may very well come from overcoming these limitations that you have. It's just this wonderful sort of rolling ball, rolling down the hill, gaining momentum, and ending ultimately in this beautiful relationship that enriches your life in just about every way you can think of, and you really learn from this relationship. Something you just kind of level up in your life because of this new relationship that's coming to you in 2023. So, wow, that was really a nice reading. So I hope that you got something from this. I really hope that you have a tremendous year going forward. I have gotten a lot of messages myself and heard a lot of others gotten a lot of messages that this is going to be a really great year for pretty much everybody. I've not really heard anybody getting any messages that it's going to be bad. There may be some speed bumps here and there, but for the most part, this sounds like this is going to be just a tremendous year for expansion. This is going to be a tremendous year for enriching your life. This is going to be a tremendous year for sort of leveling up in every realm. Blessings to you for that. I hope that's right. And I hope that we all really, really grow this year and have wonderful things coming our way. So thanks for being here. As always, I love you. Bye-bye.